Hi friends, how are you? I hope you are fine. Welcome to virtual learning, Sri Babubhai Ponda Junior College, Dahanu. Friends, we are meeting virtually online. I am very happy to meet you. I am very happy to meet you. Friends, from today we are going to learn our textbook 11th standard. Before that, dear friends, very beautiful photographs of Mahalakshmi Gad, that is in Dahanu near Charoti. Dear friends, another photograph that is of Everest, Mountain Everest. Beautiful photographs. Dear friends, next one, way to Everest. Now we are going to study about trekking, Mountain Everest. How we are going to study? Let us see here. Friends, beautiful photograph of Mountain Everest, highest peak in the world. Trekkers, you are beautiful. Now it is your book, front page of your book. Friends, this is second page. Now we are going to start our English syllabus. I, Shashikant Chauhan, welcome you. So friends, today we are going to learn beautiful lesson and adventurous lesson, that is of On to the Summit. We reach the top 1.2. Friends, in my first video, I told you that 1.1, that is reduced for this year. So 1.2. On to the summit, we reach the top. Here, this text is taken from Times of India, and this text, that is the autobiography of Tenzing Norgay. Let us see. Friends, discuss with your partner and complete the web of different activities related to climbing. Now, related to climbing, so many activities are there: trekking, rappelling, rock climbing. So many activities are there. Hiking, then here hiking, mountaineering, ice climbing, horse trekking, rappelling, rock climbing, caving, and bouldering. These are the activities. Now, for activity completion question, you have to complete such type of web for 2 marks. Here the map, here Mountain Everest, here the camps are there: camp first, camp second, camp third, camp fourth, and like that camps are there, and here on to the top summit. So friends, let us study about this Mountain Everest. There are certain prerequisites for mountaineering. Means if you want to do mountaineering, some precautions, some things that you have to do. So with reference to the following points, develop a short dialogue between you and your friend about mountaineering. Means you have to discuss the issue, the mountaineering, with your friend. In such, hi Rahul, Arun, Varun, whatever your friend's name, you have to discuss with him how it is, how mountaineering is, what is mountaineering is, time, distance, equipment, what time we have to start, what a distance is there, then what equipments that required for you to climbing, in sometime that anchor, ropes, shoes, medicines, all everything. Then mental and physical fitness, yes, we should be mentally and physically fit for trekking. Clothes, then what type of clothes? Obviously warm clothes we required. Then training, yes, there is a training for trekking. Without training you will not join trekking, or you will not climb every mountain. So friends, let's go ahead. Here, discuss with your partner the various hazards and risks. Now, is there risk? Yes, definitely. Hazards and risks are there. Various types of hazards are there. Risk is there. In mountaineer, for mountaineer that a mountaineer or trekker has to face in an expedition. If you join that expedition, so many problems that you may face. Here, first one, blizzard, that is stormy wind. Yes. Second one, snowfall, avalanche, very dangerous avalanche. Then lack of oxygen, landslide, falling rocks, falling ice, or boulders. These are the problems in front of trekker. And friends, let's see here frostbites, wounds, and sickness. These are also problems that mountaineers face. Frostbite means due to ice, happen due to ice to our legs, and that is a frostbite. Wounds because of that wounds and sickness also. Sometimes trekker or mountaineer uh, felt sick or sickness, weakness. So these are the problems. Then to keep body safe from insect, reptile, and other wild creatures. Very beautiful photograph. Trekkers or mountaineers, they are trekking. They are climbing Mountain Everest. Here the Tenzing Norgay, Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Here he is the first man to climb Mountain Everest. Here Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Here Tenzing Norgay, 29 May 1914, born. 9 May 1986, died. Known by birth as Namgyal Wangdi and often referred to as Sherpa Tenzing. See, this is the nickname Sherpa Tenzing. His name Namgyal Wangdi. Tenzing was a Nepali Indian. Nepali Indian, both Sherpa mountaineers. Sherpa means Gorkha people, that people, it is a designation, Sherpa mountaineer. He was one of the first two individuals known to reach the summit of Mountain Everest. Means one of two first, Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing. They climbed first Mountain Everest. So friend, which he accomplished with Edmund Hillary on 29 May 1953. Now his awards or his achievements, honor, medal, honored, and here for what he received. First one, Tiger Medal, 1938, Himalayan Club by Himalayan Club, and for what? Everest Expedition, third Everest Expedition. Now second one, Star of Nepal, 1953, King Tribhuvan by King Tribhuvan, all accomplishment of his lifetime. Then third one, Padma Bhushan, 1959, Government of India awarded all accomplishments. Tenzing describes the climb to the top and all events occurred during the historic climb. Means that was historic climb because first means they were the first, Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing. They climbed first on Mountain Everest. That's why this is historical climbing. The article also described that what brought him to climbing mountain, how they climb. It is an article and written by Sherpa Tenzing, taken means that is from Times of India. Author Sherpa Tenzing. Now see here Sherpa Tenzing. This is the photograph of him. Very bold man. Now see here. On to the summit. We reach the top. Let us begin. When we left Camp 9 on Friday morning, I was determined to get to the top on this day. Means here I was, means here first person narration. Sherpa Tenzing Norgay narrated this text, means autobiography. So when we left Camp 9, means just we have seen that Camp first, Camp second, base camp, and Camp 9 on Friday morning. I was determined means decided, adamant, and to get the top on this day, means that day only. That morning I remember thinking, and that morning he remember what I was to get to the top even if I die. What a thinking. Even if I die, though I die, I will go there. I reach on that summit. So this is the adamant decision. Determination. What a determination, strong determination. I was to get to the top even if I die. I was not afraid to die that day. That day, Sherpa Tenzing was not afraid. We set out early and all the way from Camp 9 to the peak, we alternated. Camp 9 to the peak, we alternated. Alternated means changing the position. We means companions of him. With him, Norgay, with Norgay, Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, Edmund Hillary and other team was there. That's why we alternated position. I would take here I would take the lead and then Hillary is alternated. First, sometimes Jorge take lead and sometimes Hillary, Edmund Hillary take lead. So they were leading, both they were the leaders. The man who follows when climbing has a difficult job, both in climbing up and climbing down. Means it's very difficult. Climbing up and climbing down, it's very difficult. He is the anchor. Means he is the leader at that time. Anchor who lead, who anchor. The man going in the lead cuts the step and breaks the way. Means the man who leads the way, first he cuts the steps because we know that on steep, steepy mountain, the ice were there and that hard and smooth ice was there, were there. And to go ahead, they have to cut steps. Means after preparing steps, they climb. So leading or the leader has to cut that steps so that all follow members, all crew members, they will join. They will find out easy. Let's go ahead. Here Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing photograph of him both. Here the beautiful photograph of camp. Here the camp tents erected, very beautiful. Here the ice, rocks of ice, and here camps are there, tents are there. So it's a very beautiful, but it's very hard to reach there. This is the top, and here it is a route. Like this route they went. So let's go ahead, friends. In my pocket, I had four flags. When we were till at the camp 4, Colonel Hunt gave me three flags. Now who is Colonel Hunt? Their leader. Means under his guidance, that whole expedition was going on. And that's why Colonel Hunt gave me three flags. Those of Britain, United Nations and Nepal. Means these are the countries. And he charged me with the duty of planting them onto the top of the world. Now he charged means he gave the duty, assigned the work to plant means to post there on the mountain. Three flags. These three flags are in your care. What he said? Colonel Hunt said, this is the sentence of Colonel Hunt. He said, when you and Hillary reach the top, put them at the peak. You put them at the peak. I am sure that you and Hillary are going to do it. Since here, these are the sentences of Colonel Hunt. Since Colonel Hunt was sure about this work because he assigned this work to plant or to host that flags of three countries onto the summit, onto the top. That is the world's highest peak. Let's go ahead. Here the picture. Edmund Hillary, Sherpa Tenzing. I told Colonel Hunt that I was carrying the Indian flag with me. And Sherpa Tenzing said, I told means Jorge said, I was carrying the Indian flag. What a good thing. He carried Indian flag. And I would like to be on the top with the other flag. This is the thought of Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Means I have to host Indian flag also with these three flags. I had to ask Colonel Hunt's permission. And here, since Colonel Hunt was leader, of course, he was leading, and under his guidance, that expedition was going on, and that's why it's necessary to take permission. So Colonel Hunt's permission in his capacity as leader of the expedition. So that's why he said, "Now Indian flag." Colonel Hunt said, "By all means, I am glad to know that you brought an Indian flag." Means yes, he was happy. Means by all means definitely you can. Means permission granted. So he was happy. After 1 hour of steady going, we cut across from the south face and started up the west side where we had to pass up a steep line of rocks. Now, after steady going continuously, they were climbing. We cut across from the south face, means from south they started to and started up to west, and where we had to pass up steep line of rocks, means steep line of rocks. Just we have seen the photograph of steep line of rock. This was slow and difficult, and that climbing was very slow and very difficult. Once we had cleared this, and once we cleared this, past that steep, steepy slope, there was nothing barring our way to top. Means that was barriers, and when we cross that, when we pass that, there will be no barrier on our way, but a snow covered incline, and where only snow covered incline, sloping less and less as it near to the top. So when they reached near the top, that slope was that becomes less and less, it's flattened. So here sloping, here the word slanting up or down, that is the slope. You know that here the steepy slope, very difficult and dangerous. Here, what a dangerous slope it is, and they climb very adventurous. Here, very beautiful. Here ice and ice is there only. This is the Britain's flag, United States flag, Nepal's flag, and here it is our tricolor, that is Tiranga, Indian flag. This one very steep slope, climbing, breakers were going on. Here, beautiful. These last 60 or 70 feet up the top were not very dangerous, and last 60 and 70 feet up that top on the top not very dangerous. But we kept up same steady pace. In steady pace means continuous climbing, and we reached the small flattened summit almost together. Means small summit was there, flattened summit was there, almost together summit. Here the meaning highest point of hill or mountain. During the last 50 feet, now during the last 50 feet from the peak, Hillary and I were moving about 20 feet apart. Means there were distance 20 feet apart. Means Hillary is sometimes going ahead, and sometimes Tenzing Norgay, and sometimes Tenzing Norgay going ahead, and distance between them that is only 20 feet. We were tied together with a rope, and both they were tied together, because we know that it's a very dangerous to help others, that they tied rope together. Suppose one person slip, or sometime unfortunately it happens because of slippery way, and other person they may pull out or they may save that person. That's why rope tied together. It's rope. It is a symbol of unity. Rope is a symbol of unity. We were tied together with a rope. Most of the time, the rope was loose, and most of the time, rope was loose, because if there is a short distance, then rope loosen. But when we went over dangerous ground, we drew it taut. When there is a dangerous ground, means dangerous things were there, steepy slope were there. At that time, we drew it taut, means tight. That is taut means tight. Here the word taut, tight. This rope was a symbol. It tied us together. It is a symbol of unity. One could not move without other. Means one could not move without other. Means it's a teamwork. So definitely they have to move simultaneously. We were not two individuals but a team. Means they were not two individuals but a team. And in a team they had to climb. Yes, we got success in a team only. It's a teamwork. So you have to give preference for teamwork. Here the rope, how the rope that is tied together. All trekkers they have tied themselves with this rope and they were climbing. So for safety here, and the rope was a symbol we tied together. Yes, here we have completed. We could not move without the other. We were not two individuals but a team. Means the teamwork. Here give the reasons for the rope being called a symbol. Why it is called symbol? It is a unity, symbol of unity, because individual person will not climb. So that's why it is a teamwork. So rope is tied together. Rope is a symbol to join us tied together. That is unity. So in personal response type questions, you have to write the answers of this. Start, sell or tied together, tight form. Next one. We have been asked many times who was first when we were within reach of the summit. So many times they asked afterwards who was first, Edmund Hillary or Sherpa Tenzing. Who was first? I did not think of who was going to be first. And here, Tenzing did not think of that who was going to be first. I am sure that Hillary was not thinking that, and Hillary was not also thinking that because it's a teamwork, and in teamwork we have to do our efforts. When you do your efforts, that is a very hard, both you will get success. So it is a teamwork. Climbing takes all your attention, and there was only one attention, that is how to climb. In Sherpa Tenzing also thinking the same, and Hillary, Edmund Hillary was also thinking the same. So climbing takes all your attention. They were climbing. You have many more important worries. Many more important worries when you were climbing, and who was first and who was second, nothing matters. Okay. So what does it matter whether I reach the top first or Hillary? No problem. Our main thought was that both of us reached the top. We had to. Both of reached the top and we had to. One couldn't do it alone because it's a teamwork. One couldn't do it alone, friends. So it's a unity. When you are in unity, when we are in unity, we can do great things. Now here, see here, if there had been a difference of 1,000 feet between us, suppose there is a difference between 1,000 feet. So one could say that he is first and he is, but there were no difference, only 20 feet apart, less than 20, so no difference. And then one could make the claim that he was first. Means at that time, if distance was long, that is 1,000 feet, but even then only the man behind him could confirm the distance between the two of them. Suppose there was a man behind him and he was just watching how they were climbing. At that time, he could say means Tenzing was the first, or either Edmund Hillary was the first. So there were no one. Both they were climbing simultaneously, one by one, ahead in only the distance 20 feet apart. So they were the first. Okay. So friends, today up to this only. We stop here. We will continue in next part, remaining part of this lesson. So friends, let us stop here. Thank you very much. And friends, if you like my video, then give thumbs up or like. Your likes may improve or may give energy to me so that I will make more and more clear and beautiful videos for you. These videos are not for entertainment. These videos are for only study. So friends, watch all videos, full videos, and do your study. Thank you very much. Have a good day.